Today we've made our way here to One Acre Café in Johnson City. The One Acre Café that just recently reopened their dining room after the COVID pandemic. And today I am joined by Ashley Cavender. And Ashley, we appreciate you letting us in the dining room today. Love this place.
Thank you so much for coming. We're so excited you came. So.
We got those doors back open. You got people coming in the dining room. It's getting back to some semblance of normalcy.
Yes, it is. I can't even begin to speak on behalf of, I think, everyone that's come in, how amazing it feels to have folks back in the dining room, whether that be volunteers or just community members that are here to eat. We've seen a lot of regulars over the past couple weeks, so it's given us so much life, and we feel all the love.
And you kind of kept things afloat and doing some takeout during the COVID pandemic.
Oh yeah, oh my, we've actually done a lot of reflecting, because a lot of our previous volunteers that we haven't seen in over a year have been starting to come back, and they're like, what was it like? What did you do? How did you do it? And I mean, we're sitting here reflecting, and we're like, how did we do it? You know?
I think a lot of people are taking stock that way.
And I think a lot of people are like, how did we do it? You know, and I think everyone's sort of in this reflective period of, you know, where were we at mentally then and where we're at now, and just seeing that actually was just a year ago. Like, you know how social media has their memories,
right.
And like a memory actually came up today for One Acre, and we had posted our big picture with masks saying how many numbers we had been serving, and it was just, I mean, astronomical. I mean, the amount of people it was a lot. So yeah, it's a time that I'm glad is over, but we were here when the community needed us to be here.
Absolutely.
So.
Good, strong member of the community is One Acre Cafe. And now that you've got the doors back open, they opened on June 1st. Everyone's coming back in enjoying your fantastic meals. You have a brand new chef on board as well.
We do, yeah. We actually just had a transition. Our previous chef, Holly, had a big opportunity present itself. So we said goodbye to her on Friday, and we have Bob Adams, who has come in, and today's actually his first day. So the meal we have today is all his brainchild. But yeah, it's actually, Friday was our busiest day that we had thus far. It's actually, in all honesty, been pretty slow.
Right.
And I think that's why, you know, we were eager to have an interview with you, especially in the dining room, saying we are open, because I think people are still, I think we're very like habit oriented. So I think people have gotten out of the habit of coming here, or still don't know that our dining room's open. But you know, we need more people coming through the doors, because in all honesty, donations aren't where they should be. So I think just trying to be as transparent as possible and saying we need the money.
We need people to come through those doors, enjoy some good food, and you know, and for people that we get a lot of people that have moved into this area, especially during the pandemic, may not know about One Acre Cafe. And the deal is, you can come in and you pay per plate. Okay, what you can. But you suggest a $5, $7, or $9. And according to the plate size that you have, small, medium, large plate. And the food looks and smells amazing. The food we have right here in front of us, Chef Bob outdid himself today.
He did. Yeah, so this is a large portion, and as you can see, it's pretty substantial. And you know, this is a large portion of soup. So this is, you know, if you're really hungry, this is where it's at.
That's my kind of lunch.
Yeah, I know, right? But you know, it's a suggested donation. I think that's the beauty of our cafe, is that whenever you come in, if you are really hungry, get that large portion, and then if you don't have the means to pay that, you can either pay, you know, whatever dollars you have in your pocket, or if you don't have any means to pay, you can work in exchange for your meal that day. You can even come back if you have other things on your to-do list. We're here to treat you with dignity and to feed you and love you and nourish you right where you are in this point of your life.
I love this button you have on it. It says full hearts and full bellies.
I know.
I like that. That is a great way that's a great way to live life.
Yeah, it's so true.
Let's talk about the menu here today. Got some barbacoa, some mixed veg, some mixed fruit, and of course that soup. This is just a normal everyday kind of menu.
This is a very typical, One Acre menu. I think one of the fun parts of One Acre Cafe is that the entree changes every day. Based on donations that we receive. So today, you know, we have kind of a Caribbean style themed meal. But then tomorrow we could shift all the way to like Italian, the next day something else. So I think it's a really eclectic blend. But yeah, today it's super fresh. I actually had a sample before you got here.
Oh, nice.
And
little quality control.
Yeah, always. It's my favorite part of this job. But yeah, it's just really light and refreshing, especially on like a really hot day like today. And we have our patio open, so just coming and enjoying like a really light, refreshing, nourishing meal. The fruit today, I'm actually really excited about all the fruit donations we got. It's got like papaya, mandarin oranges, cantaloupe, blackberries, strawberries.
That's a serious fruit salad going on.
Serious, yeah. And then Bob actually really enjoys doing fresh sauteed vegetables, so he'll actually pan fry them on the spot. So they're really crisp and nutrient rich.
And you were talking about paying it forward, and you can do that here. If you want to put down your $9, that's fine. But if you can go above and beyond that, that is most welcome.
Right, and I think that's an important factor too. A lot of the times people say, "Oh, well, how do you tip?" or "What do I do with my tip?" And we don't accept tips. But in lieu of a tip, you could just put that in our donation in our donation jar at the front, and Michelle will graciously accept that. Or you can leave it on the table. But yeah, I mean, essentially, if you get a $9 meal, and at any other restaurant, this is, I mean, amazing for a $9 meal.
Exactly.
And then you throw down, $5. You're helping feed like a whole nother person.
Right. Exactly.
Like by throwing
down. That's a great way to look at it.
Yeah, like just $5 extra out of your pocket, which you would have probably easily spent 15 or 16 on this sort of meal somewhere else. So just knowing like every dollar that you're putting towards food at One Acre Cafe is going to a good cause, and it's going to someone that needs it in the community.
Ashley Cavender, great job that you all are doing here. We appreciate One Acre Cafe, and congratulations on your doors being open to the dining room once again. Folks, it is One Acre Cafe. They are serving so many great people here in our community that need a meal. I mean, it's the most basic human need is a good meal, and they're doing it here at One Acre Cafe.
We were just talking about One Acre Cafe and what a special place that is.
It is.
And that meal did look good. Yes,
yes, it looks wonderful.
Thank you to Chris, and of course thank you to Danielle for helping us with some great ideas for these weeknight dinners, because I'm always looking for simple, especially during the week.
Yes, especially during the week when you get off work and you get home and your kids are hungry, or your spouse is hungry, or just you're hungry.
And you know that too, because you have kids and you have another full-time job, so you get home late.
Yes.
So you're doing all this along with the rest of us.
Right, yes. So we need easy meals.
All right, so bring us through the recipe here.
Okay, so we just, of course, we just sauteed our fish in the pan with a little bit of dry rub, which you can make any way that you like. I use garlic and onion and a little sugar and smoked paprika. But any seasoning that you like is fine. And then we made our white sauce with Greek yogurt and chili powder and dill.
This was my favorite. That looks so good.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It is so good. I love it, and it's so simple and easy and cheap.
Okay.
And then I used 2 white corn tortillas for each taco, just because they don't hold up very well sometimes. We just warmed them up in a pan. And then on this one, I put whitefish and cilantro and some white sauce. And on this one, we did our fish and our broccoli slaw that we made.
Wonderful.
You can have shredded carrots or tomatoes or anything that you like.
I saw the cilantro right here.
Yes, the cilantro is my favorite.
Wonderful. All right, well, certainly some great ideas. Thank you so much for joining us. Great
Thank
to
you.
Have you.
Nice to be here.
Happy Monday.
Yes.
Don't forget, you can follow her, find her Facebook page, All Danny's Food. Lots and lots of great ideas, simple and delicious. We'll be back to wrap things up right after this.